All right, I'm happy.
I just was hoping that we would get something a little more exciting than another tank top lane as the R5.
Wait, just crossing straight over the river. He's doing 3 camps into mid. Brokey can back up, though. He has shield. He has flash. Uh-oh.
Flash Rune Prison into the Flash. Wind becomes lightning. They want a Rookie dead. And that is JDG on the board for first blood. We'll see if the Shy actually gets a chance to move. But he's pinned on the top side of the map against Paze. Throwing out the call of the Forge God.
Oh, Pace has no ultimate. Wait a minute.
Flash Clap with the Bellows Breath empowered auto attack. The Shy
Jungle diff.
now trying to look for the Bellows Breath and Way, even though it does not have Flash, just one more auto attack. It's the Q slow from the Shy, and he gets it done.
It's the Dragon here for JDG. And some push down in the bottom side, so not all too bad here. Rookie's going to teleport back into mid most likely. Unless they're going to give up at least 2 of these grubs. As soon as they kill a minion, though, in mid, here's a teleport from Rookie. Mako has to get his ultimate here.
And JDG just need to bail. They know that Xiaoshu cannot be here. Mako with the Pop Blossom already forcing Wing to retreat, but it's a good cleanse. He gets out of the stun. Shun now in trouble and cannot escape even with the Realm Warp channeling. IG going to be able to pick up another kill and secure the last grub for themselves.
This is what we needed to see if JDG want to have any chance here to fight back versus IG.
And in the end,
and his Gromp. So, all in all, we were talking about this during the break. 2 jungle camps, not all that much of a trade. But now, Rookie doesn't have Flash. That's potential for another engage, and Rookie's dead.
It's another teleport from the Fog of War. Scout now able to punish, and Rookie knows that he is dead to rights, trying to clear out as much of the minion wave as possible. Beautiful execution from both Wink and Scout.
Playing protected, and protect his Flash. He does not have the luxury of having a support sitting in his lane next to him. Some of the byproduct of what we're watching right now. Scout's going to crash another wave. He doesn't have teleport.
Cease and desist and Killer Instinct, the duo combo, but the quickness stalls the fight long enough for Shun to be able to escape, and the equalizer turnaround from Xiaoshu could be big. Flashing forward, the Flame Spitter going to do a lot of damage, but the Pop Blossom stalls it, and the shot
Look at Gala.
Call of the Forge God, and in the end, it's only Mako that is lost. Shun is in danger, and he falls to the Shy, and he's showing that this Ornn is just as much of a carry as any other fighter champion. Scout pinning Way, preventing him from getting out with the Vault Breaker as he just body blocks him, and Scout's Rise is starting to turn up the heat, and Pay's about to get gift wrapped. Another kill. This time, it's from the Shy's Ornn. Revenge is served sweetly, and JDG are fighting back in this second game.
Cool stuff.
Making the most out of a bad situation. That is the Shy classic. It's now Xiaoshu trying to push up on this top lane by himself. Rookie
he's taking turret.
Hold his tibbers. Shun is there to escort him out. G now waiting for that next objective on the bottom side of the map. Still 3.5 minutes time. And JDG are setting themselves up nicely to have full control of this top quadrant with Scout pushing into the turret. I believe that is first brick taken by the side of JDG, and now Shun finds himself in Mortal Kombat with Way. And even though he flashes over the wall, Shun is going to be able to follow up just as quickly. Oh, wait, Gala?
Whoa, wait a minute.
There to assist him, and yeah, baby. That's the IG camaraderie right there. Less damage, heavy first item spikes, and mostly health. Kanik Ruckern is not going to really give you that much more base damage, but Scout is too tanky with the Rod of Ages, and he's not really putting damage either, so they're just... That was the equivalent of a wet noodle fight right there, but as you call it, JDG having full control on the top side thanks to the preparations they made with Scout's Rise pushing in that turret. And right now, IG are nowhere close, so this is just a free Rift Herald going over to JDG.
Feats of strength as well. Upgraded boots. Pretty OP this game in my mind. You already see 4 of the members of JDG have Merc Treads this game.
Take it down completely. JDG trying to control the entrance of this river. Hang on. Season to 6 on the Wink, interrupting his battle dance. He's forced to flash. Mako flashing forward, ensuring that this Rakan is dead. And IG now have control of the river for the next 16 seconds while Wink is off the map and they're looking for Scout to punish. No Realm Warp available? Oh no, this is bad. He has a flash available, but how is he going to get out of the situation? He's going to need Shun to bail him out. He flashes forward, looks for the Rune Prison. Bakal is there for the Killer Instinct. Shun keeping them at bay with the Crescent Guard and the Equalizer to turn around. This is big for JDG now. IG are forced to retreat.
Here.
The Shy now. Here comes round 2 for the engage. Call of the Forge God now looking for Xiaoshu. He's the first one to get knocked knocked up and sent back to the graveyard, and Shun has to give up space. IG should be able to take their rewards for now, but Wink is back from the grave. He gets a knock up on Mako, and JDG are still thinking about trying to press forward. Pays is here, has Cleanse and Flash available. He flashes over the Tangle Port. Featherstorm looking for Gala. He knows that he doesn't have Killer Instinct, and Rookie is slain where he stands, and JDG now hot on the pursuit of IG's tails. But they should be able to cover enough distance as the dash into the wind becomes lightning. Is able to claim his life. JDG, through persistence, are able to turn around a very extended skirmish.
Impossible to burst through this rise. And while they were trying to make a long chase, they got a lot of summoner spells out from JDG. JDG are not going to be too mad about the trade. They got a couple kills. You're doing Baron right now. I do not care about this replay. You have a Kai'Sa ripping this.
2-item Kai'Sa is a hell of a drop.
No realm warp.
Using the quickness, looking for Mako first. Pop Lopson still available. Otacon has been secured. I just say thank you very much. And while they're down 3,000 gold, they pull off an insane heist.
This is good for the experience. It keeps them relevant in this game, especially because Scout is about to finish his Rod of Ages. And the adaptive force changes as well. Wei steals away the red.
Crescent Guard, Wei gets knocked up. Equalizer forces him to flash.
They found Scout.
At bay, but Scout, no flash! And the big shutdown goes to the hands of Mako. Call the Force Guard from the side. Two-man knock-up Rookie comes from the flank of the bottom side. Pays is routed, and IG do it again! Even down gold, they are still superior to JDG.
Call it cinema, call it Kino, it doesn't matter. It's an IG game nonetheless, brothers. That's going to be a mid lane tier 1 at the very least with this wave. IG fight themselves out what was a incredible deficit there with an Otacon and a huge team fight afterwards. A massive win. One that...
And there's a turret. He might just try to go for the execute.
Shun's
Unfortunately
here.
for him, Shun is here. Drops Tippers. And that's still a nice amount of gold going over to the pockets of Shun. But IG are pushing on the bottom side of the map, so they're going to get more gold anyway.
They get a turret here. I thought Gala was also going to continue to hit on this mid wave. They really want this turret. Guys, just finish it. Just finish it. Realm Warp is not available. All right. There we go. Ends up going down. Teleport here from Xiaoshu and from Scout. But there's nothing to play for on the map.
They're just trying to get kills. They're trying to get more gold back into their pockets. Wei, no flash. Gets slowed by the harpoon. Scout now working on the Shy. No flash either on this Ornn, as Xiaoshu is now trying to limp on over towards the Shy and make sure that they have enough damage to take out this big, meaty tank. Scout getting knocked up, and here comes Gala, maybe to escort the Shy out. The Call of the Force God just tries to slow them in their tracks. The Equalizer trying to keep them in range for a pursuit, but Mako hits the tangled barbs, and that's the end of the chase for JDG. Roan making JDG beg for mercy as we're about to hit the 4th dragon of the game. JDG starting to walk
Scout, no!
Scout is brought below 50% HP, and the Seraph Shield pops. Force JDG out of the quadrant in the safety. Scout, no, Scout.
He doesn't know. They don't know. Oh, God. Oh, now I know.
They don't know. There he has a flash, but the cease and desist and the stun from the Tangle Barbs and the anti-combo. That is a dead rise, and IG now looking for the chase. Pop Blossom on a 2. Call the Force God, follows up on a Shun. Go looking for the chase. Quickness tries to stall the fight. The Equalizer, it's doing no damage. Wing falls, and Gala is reigning supreme.
More and more fights where we are looking at Scout to not get caught, and that is exactly what ends up happening. He has played this game so well for the first 20 minutes of this game, but now, in the one of the most pivotal parts of it, dies right before the Baron. And now, IG, they've got the Otacon, the Dragon, and the Baron. They're going to take a top tier 1 during all of this.
Gala will truly be immortal. Realm War from Scout, a Hail Mary, flashing forward, looking for the Rune Prison, but Mako is there to give Gala some time to fight in this one. The knock-up onto Gala as he's
oh my God!
He's astrogliding, he still does not die! Even without a GA, they take out Mako, but now the cease and desist from Wei, looking for the flank with Rookie. Gala can't really participate in this fight. He has to keep his distance, but the Shy, he is here for the flank, and Gala finds his moment. Pops, Xiaoshu like a balloon, and Scout is routed. He is forced to run for his life, but Wei with the Vault Breaker will lock him down. IG are flawless.
Gala is so back, boys. I am impressed. His clicks in this game alone have been incredible. Dodging and weaving in between the fights, avoiding any kind of damage that would have taken him into lethal range. And 0-7 on a hallmark champion for himself. Nothing but excellence from IG right now as they're looking to completely dismantle JDG. 2 turrets now in mid and just raising this game.
Gala saw that Jackie Love and Elk were putting in work this split and said, you know what? You forgot about me of the game ever since the Otacon went the way of IG. And now it just seems like IG are putting the finishing touches of wrapping this series up.
It doesn't get any easier here for JDG. We wanted to see a mid-game spike, and honestly, they played the first 20 minutes of the game pretty well. They constantly were able to catch out Rookie, but
playing quite super. And IG just leveling up and impressing continuously in every series that they play in this third split. Rookie with the flank on the scout. He goes golden, but he's isolated by Way, so he's going to be taking down the cease and desist. The stops the realm war, but now Gala is about to get blitz. Okay, he pops his GA. This might be his first death of the game, but Mako is there to make sure that Gala does not die alone. He's got comrades surrounding him. It's his first death, and JDG maybe will find a way to at least stall the game for now, because IG have definitely overplayed their hand here.
It's only 6:30 local time, AM. That's chill, don't worry about it. I'm sure those LPL English guys are having fun.
Way will not even try to look for a cheeky steal away from JDG.
See if Mako can get in.
Gala has flash and barrier. They have to run to the safety of Way to make sure that they can at least play a 3 versus 5 temporarily. Waiting for the Shy and Rookie to get in range. Equalizer slows Gala. He pops the barrier to preserve HP. Mako gets knocked up. No chance to pop a Pop Blossom. And now it's a 5-on-4. Way continues to create space for Gala while he is running for his life. The knock up with the 3-town strike. Gala is gone, and JDG are turning this game around. I can see Alk just face palming right now.
Of course, IG, most entertaining team in the league. They gotta play for content. They said, look, we 2-0'd our last series. We can't let this be a clean 2-0. There hasn't been even a base race yet. Now it was them being corralled into JDG side of the map. I don't think this matters. It's half of Scout's HP and he still has the Seraphs. This with the Shy, however, might be a little bit more problematic.
Scout has to at least use the stasis for the call of the Forge God, but he's gone. And the knockup from the Searing Charge does not connect on the Wink, but he could not do enough to bail out his mid laner. But there's no objectives to really play for, Dimitri.
Down the road a little bit more. I'm like, okay, we can get one. Equalizer's going to kill this wave. They are now fighting in mid lane, though. Inhibitor is going to go in favor of IG, and that'll last the entire time that we're getting set up for these 2 objectives.
Man, I love Demolish proc, especially late game. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
1 auto attack from the Shy takes about half the HP of that inhibitor tower. And on the next wave, there's no equalizer to kill this one. So IG are going to be able to take 2 back-to-back inhibitor towers. Maybe another inhibitor on the bottom side of the map. Scout is back up. No stasis available from the Zonias. No Seraph Shield either. Gala's GA is back up, so he has that additional layer of safety.
Everybody, strap in. Get your drinks, get your snacks, because we've got more League of Legends here. Gala and Way,
right
Wink.
Quick pick from Wink onto Gala, trying to burn out his GA, but Pays goes flying into the other with the Featherstorm. Mako hits nothing with the Pop Blossom. Way forced the Vault Breaker over
Rookie!
the edge for safety. Rookie with a massive stun with the Timbers, but Shun goes back in, trying to find an opportunity to turn the tides of battle. Scout getting routed off by the Shy, but now the Shy is getting collapsed on by the rest of JDG. Call the Forge God available, gets knocked up, channels the Bellows Breath.
Wait!
And they fight Pays! Gala's back! And now IG are on the aggressive. Shun will fall next. His G is popped, but he's isolated by everyone by IG. And this could be the window to close out the game.
How is this how the game ends? We were invading on the top side. We thought we caught IG. Wink is going to knock up Rookie. Xiaoshu goes down to Gala. We've got 1-2 waves in mid and bot. Let's end this game, IG.
30 seconds on Pays. 50 on Xiaoshu, 35 on Shun. Surely, with all 5 members, IG can put the finishing touches, the final nails in the coffin, but they're too low on HP. Scout tries to flash forward, but now Kola sends it with a killer instinct once again. Scout drops, and it's the cost of a GA for Gala. Mako with the pop blossom forces Wink away. IG are so low on health bars, but it just does not matter. IG are superior, and they sweep the series 2-0.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.